back. So I've got a few bits here from Modelones. I've got a couple of colour cubes, and I've also got a builder gel set, builder in a bottle. So they kindly sent me 2 cubes. They are different, there's different colours inside, but I'll open those up in a minute. And then this is the builder nail gel, that's what they call it, and there's 6 colours in here. They're all, I'll show you these first. I'm not actually going to use these today. I'm going to use some of the colours from one of the solid cream palettes in a minute. So you get 6 colours, and the colours are, they're only 7ml bottles, so they are quite small. So I think you'd probably want to use these more for overlays on, like, you wouldn't, I mean, you could build extensions with these, but I guess you'd want to keep them quite small because there's only 7ml, so they wouldn't, you know what I'm trying to say. So they've got different numbers on the top. This one I think was 003, and it's kind of like it looks more of a sheer pink, and then this is 004, and this is a more brighter pink. And then this is 005, and it's more of a kind of taupe. I don't know how you say that word. And then this one's got it's got kind of more of a pinky peach, maybe. I'm rubbish at describing colours, so I do apologise. This one's sort of like a beigey nude, maybe. I have no idea. And you can save some money on Modelones using my code Natalie00. This is the clear one. So I'm going to open up the colour palettes now. These are look at the packaging. When you take that cellophane off and you look at the box is so satisfying looking at that box. They just, yeah, because they've got no fingerprints on or anything, because they're like brand spanking new and they look really nice. Right, when you get these out, you have to slide them out. Because I initially, like, when I first got one of these, I was like, how do I open it? So look, on the back, this one is called Weekend Rhythm, and it just shows you all the colours that you get in the palette. So you just have to take that bit off, and then it just opens up. And you can use the top of the lid as a palette, as a mixing palette. When you peel this off, there might be some like liquid, like it's a bit, but that's normal, don't worry about that. It's like maybe like a droplet or something or 2 of liquid. It's not, but look how gorgeous those colours are. And then this is the other one. This one's called Saturated Sunrise. And they do different ones of these as well. I've had one of these from them before with different colours in. Look at those colours as well. Ooh. I think this is the one that I don't use. I love the pastel colours at the top. So yeah, I'm going to use the, was it Weekend Rhythm? This one. Yeah, we're going to use the colours in this one today for our nail. Right. So I'm using their polygel. This is a clear polygel. And I'm going to take this lighter lilac colour first. So I saw this set of nails that I put on the screen here. I fell in love with those, and I thought that is so cool, and I wanted to give it a go. Now, I was going to do the whole set initially, but just the one nail took me ages. So I was like, do you know what? We're just going to do one. I mean, I'm doing one now, and this video is long enough. So I'm putting the lilac where I want the start of my butterfly to be. You want to make sure that you go a little bit further over on the tip. So this came out really weird. I couldn't get it out very well. This wasn't the easiest polygel. I wonder if the lady that done the initial set of nails, I think she might have used builder gel, like a more solid builder gel, not a polygel. But there we go. It is. Yeah, I tried it this way. I used one of the brushes that came in with the palettes as well, and I think because the bristles were synthetic, it wasn't the best thing to use with the polygel. I'm taking the lilac again, and I'm buttoning it up around the side of the polygel, and then I will cure that in the lamp. You might want to give it 2 coats. I think sometimes I gave it 2 and sometimes I gave it 1. And then I'm going to take the polygel and this is going to go around the outside edge of the lilac that we put on. Yeah, because the polygel, even though I damped the brush with a gel cleanser, the polygel still was sticking to the bristles. So I did further along in the nail, I did change my brush out to a brush with I think it's Kolinsky hair, and it wasn't sticking like this one did. But you just want to go around the outside edge of that with the polygel of where you put the gel polish. Then I'm moving on to that slightly darker lilac, and I'm using that to butt up against the polygel again. You want to make sure that you have a little bit of gel polish on the tip. You'll see what I mean. Like when I move on to the darker purple, I don't put enough of the product was sticking to the brush. I didn't put enough of the purple onto the tip, so you'll see what I mean when I file it, and you see the nail afterwards. There is sort of like on the top wing, you can sort of see through it where I didn't put enough purple on the actual tip. I'm going to go around this top bit now because I've done the bottom bit. So you just want to make sure that the polygel is extending out in like a wing shape. So I was just trying to gently press it down without the brush sticking to the it's a pain it was. That's going to go in the lamp. Each time I do this, right, I'm moving on to the darker one now. This is the darker. This was a little bit more sheer than the other ones, but like I'm butting it up around the polygel that I previously put on, but I haven't wiped it. I haven't put it on the tip. I need to put it like that. I need to do that more, and I don't think I'd done that enough. So I'm going to cure that, and I think I give that 2 coats. Yeah, this is me giving it a second coat. And I can't remember if I cured these for 60 seconds or 30, but I think they do need 60 seconds. I'm going to go in on the top wing with my polygel now. Is this the same brush? I can't see. Yeah, this is the same brush. It was really awkward. It just was super sticking onto the brush. And then I'm going to do the same on the bottom. I don't play with it too much because I didn't want it to stick. And then I think I do one more coat. Do I do one more coat? I think I did, but I didn't put the purple. The purple wasn't, I didn't extend the purple out enough on the tip. Anyway, I thought now I would just wipe over the tacky layer and just start to give it a file a little bit. I mean, this was a bit pointless really, but I thought it might be helpful. I then decided to grab this polygel. It's a pink one, 023 it said, and this is going to go around the outside edge of the butterfly. Because I'm doing it on a tip, I just like squirted it on, but if you're doing this on a client, you'll probably have to be a little bit more careful. I'm going to take my brush with some gel cleanse in it, and I'm just going to push this all up around the butterfly and make sure that I completely squidge it in any crevices that there are. And then I will cure this in my lamp for 60 seconds, and then when it comes out again, I'm just going to wipe the tacky layer off of the pink. And it's looking quite thick right now. I decided to use my Melody Susie. This is one of the Melody Susie e-files I have. This is just it's like a cordless one, but it only has 3 speeds, which you know, I would like a variety of speed, but for this nail it was fine because I just whacked it on high. There was so much. I wish I'd used my Melody Susie dust extractor as well, because look at all that dust that came off. It was crazy. Once I'd got the majority of the bulk off, I then went over with my hand file, and then I cleaned up my desk, and then I just buffed it. Honestly, the dust was incredible. That's how thick it was. It was insane. So once I've done, can you see, right, this is the little pink Perfect Matte top coat. Can you see at the top where I didn't put enough purple on and it's kind of gone clear? But I think she matte top coated her now, so I'm going to do the same. And then I will throw this into the lamp for 30 seconds. And then to finish off, we just need to, at this point I was like, oh, shall I show this? And then I thought, no, because we've got to put crystals on. So with the crystals literally saved this nail. These crystals are Preciosa White Opals from Crystal Parade, and I'm using some silver caviar beads from Crystal Parade. You can save 10% using my code NATMUG10. Also, the Crystal Fix is from Crystal Parade. It's Rachel Wilder's Crystal Fix. You can get it from Rachel Wilder's, but if you get it from Crystal Parade, you can save the 10%. Unless Rachel Wilder's has a sale on, then you might be able to save some money, but I don't know if she's got a sale on at the moment. So what I'm doing is, I'm really sorry because I do go out of shot a little bit here, which is really annoying. It goes a bit blurry as well, but I'm putting some Crystal Fix around the outside edge of the wing, and where the wing looks a little bit messy, I'm able to kind of neaten it up using the crystals. So I'm kind of going to put a few of the white opal crystals, there we go. Right, look, I've put a clump together up the top there. I'm going to put one random one there, and then two smaller, two just around here. And then using the caviar beads, we're just going to, right, where the big crystals are there, I'm putting two caviar beads together, like a triangle of caviar beads. Oh, you can't see because I'm doing the top ones at the minute. Ew. Like there, look, I add like there. Yeah, can you see I've put like two together, and then I'm making a line, and the line of caviar beads is just literally going to follow the outline of the wing. If you feel like you need more Crystal Fix, add it on. The more Crystal Fix you add on, the more likely the caviar beads are to stay in place. And if you do matte your nail and then it goes shiny a bit because of all your Crystal Fix, if you just take some matte top coat on a detailer brush, you can just sort of go over the caviar beads or any shiny bits there are. You can go over that with your top coat again, and it just sort of makes it matte again. But I don't bother, I just leave it as it is. I didn't think it was that bad. But can you see, like, those, it's really, it kind of just helps neaten up the outside edge of the wings, and also you can still see that it is a butterfly or half a butterfly, so it wasn't like a complete waste of time. It did take quite a while. I can imagine that whole set took her quite some time. I'm assuming it was her that done it. I don't know actually who done it, but yeah, whoever the nail tech was, I think it was from Instagram, so I will leave their Instagram tag down below. So if you want to, you can go and find them. I can't remember because I haven't looked at it for ages. But once I'm happy with how my crystals are placed on the top, I will give them a cure in the lamp, because I'm going to do one wing at a time. I just thought it was more sensible to do it that way. And I'm going to follow the wing around this one. But you can see again, I made a little bit of it is a bit messy, the wing at the bottom. But putting the crystals around the edge just really helps neaten up any messy bits. When I'm doing the like lines of caviar beads, I like to just go a little bit too much with the Crystal Fix, because the caviar beads they do pop off quite easily. So I wanted to make sure that I had, you know, enough Crystal Fix on there to secure them in place. And on the bottom of this one, I am going to do like here, I'm going to do like a little bit of a cluster like I did on the top one, but this is going to point out a little bit. I can't see because the box is in the way. I hate it when it does this. So can you see, like, I've done a bit of a triangle, but not a real it's not like It's not too triangular, but triangular. Do you even speak English, Nats? I do sometimes, but mostly I speak gobbledygook. If you've watched my channel for a while, you probably understand fluent. You're probably fluent in Nats language, so that's a blessing for you. Yeah, but anyway, look, we're gonna take the caviar beads all the way around this. I wish I'd put an extra crystal just here, somewhere here, but I didn't. I just went mad with the caviar beads at this point. But you can see, like, from taking the nail out the lamp after top coating, you can see the crystals have, like, just neatened up that, and the nail now just takes on a completely different. It just looks so much nicer now, I think, with the beads, the caviar beads, and the crystals on. You can save 10% at Crystal Parade using my code NatMug10, FYI. I don't know if I told you. But I've cured that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then that's it finished. And if you do a whole set, then well done. I just didn't have the patience, but there we go. That is it. I will show you a close-up. This is a kind of close-up, but you know, my usual close-up. Here we go. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Shut up, Nats. God bless. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.